VidGamesFTW.
Who's that ugly man?
This man that we never see ever again after this game.
Welcome to more Tekken 7, except instead of doing the verses, we're going to do the story mode.
Yay.
Tekken 8 is soon, so we need to get a fucking... We need to hit the ground running on this.
Can you hear the excitement in my voice of re-experiencing the story mode?
Listen, it's not that bad, man. It's just weird.
It's questionable.
Hey, speaking of Zafina, not to date this, but we saw a trailer not too long ago, so...
It's
That's pretty, as the kids say, dope. Let's go. We're already on there, so just hit the prologue.
Oh.
Yep.
Prologue.
I made sure to put everything in ahead of time. So we're just going to jump right the hell in. From the reporter's perspective.
Strings of destiny.
Say strings?
Stirring.
Okay.
From my son a few years back.
I love you, Dad. My dad. I
I
love
the
you.
words. I love
I never see the face of the father. Why?
Oh, there's an extra word in there you forgot. It's just dad. It's not just I love you.
At the
Fuck.
time, I believe that.
Oh, did he say that?
All anyone needed.
You're talking to me for a minute, man.
No.
Alright, sorry. I'll go fuck
For
myself.
some years now, I've been investigating a certain father and son. I
Me and
managed
my
to
own
get a
child.
hold of the first letter
Our
that
dynamic
he
needs to
wrote
be a bit
his
better.
father.
So, okay, this is really weird, but I understand what they're going for with this. So we're going to kind of talk over a little bit. There's a lot to explain and do. I mean, we're doing this for Tekken 8. We're getting, you know, down to the wire on the release of the game. We're really hyped. We played the beta. We played the demo. A lot of fun.
Oh, it's time for
Several
mini
decades
guys.
ago.
Yeah.
What I hate about his model is that they just...
Boom!
They look like they just shrunk him down. Look at his face! He just has an adult face on a fucking child body.
It looks
Look
so
at that.
weird.
Alright, fruitlessly defeat your father. Tenderize his crotch for a minute.
Yeah, no.
So, the weird thing about this, right, is that, again, yeah, the very fact that we're doing this from a... The story's told from a reporter's perspective, for, like, the most part, kind of. But it's because for the first time, because since Jin fucked everything over in Tekken 6, like, are you trying to do the combo as a small child?
Wait, can I actually?
You can grow angry for a minute.
Oh, it's doing it for me. It just did it for me.
Vic
That was a
was,
story thing.
as we were setting up, Vic was trying to learn the 10 string.
Oh yeah,
And he pretty much has it.
I was doing Kazuya's first 10-hit string, and I can do it with enough practice, but I can't get it consistently. Only if I really like do it enough times. But yeah, we were doing that.
I know this is technically the first time we're seeing this event play out, like, in the actual game. This was only ever implied, because in Tekken 1, all we know is that Kazuya is going out and entering the first tournament for an event.
Throw the child.
All we know is
I like how the
that...
game Sorry, I'm sorry. I like how the game forces you to do that. It's just
weird.
Throw Kazuya off.
Tekken 7.
Sorry, continue.
The 7th one. All we know in Tekken 1 is that Kazuya enters the first tournament to get revenge on his father. And we only know that because he's got the giant scar, all of that. So it was already all implied and it's said in the backstory. That's the first time we're seeing it. And I know that, whatever, there's the new version of young Heihachi. And you know he looked like Tekken 1 Heihachi when he actually did it. I really don't know how to feel about the fact that instead of trying to make him more like Tekken 1 accurate Heihachi model, they just like drag and drop the one they made of the modern design of classic young Heihachi from Tag 2.
It's funny because
hi, Jin.
you saying that immediately makes me think of Crash 4, where it's like, oh,
The past and future Cortex thing.
Cortex goes in the past to see his past self or whatever, and like that Cortex is like the current version, like that game's
Yes,
Cortex.
yes. I am fully convinced, and I haven't heard anything confirming. No one's told me it was ever confirmed. And Twisted Bob, of course, themselves never actually confirmed it. Yeah, here's a quick recap of Tekken 6. And I'll get to what I was saying about Jin fucking everything over from Tekken 6 in a minute. Let me just finish this Crash thought, since you brought it up. I'm fully convinced that past Cortex, maybe earlier in development of Crash 4, was probably supposed to be modeled after Naughty Dog era Cortex. I'm still convinced for some reason that there's Azazel or Azazel. Wait, let's hear her say it.
She already said it.
Will she say it again?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, she
Jean
only says it.
defeated Azazel in
There you
battle.
go.
Aces of.
But
I
could
hate
the
it.
world
I hate it so
really be
goddamn
considered
much.
Anyway,
Anyways, trash.
I'm fully convinced that Clancy Brown was. They were probably going to want to bring back Clancy Brown to do past Cortex, and that would have been the first time since Nitro Kart that he would have voiced him. That didn't pan out, but maybe they were just trying to save money. Maybe that was their plan all along.
Because the only implication that I would think of that is when Cortex is like, did I really sound like that?
Do I sound like that, or like, do you not recognize your own voice? Yeah,
Which
quips,
is just that.
quips like that. Back to Tekken though.
But, yeah.
So
Sorry, just you saying, you mentioning of not making Young Heihachi modeled after more so
Tekken
of
1,
Tekken
yeah.
1 Young Heihachi just made me think
because
of that.
young Heihachi from Tekken 1 and 2 just looks like Heihachi now, just with black hair and less wrinkles. That's it.
Pretty much.
And just a slightly younger face, but not that much of a change. In any case, so this is happening. Nina's like, okay, we're gonna go out and search for. Are they searching for Kazuya or are they searching for Heihachi? No, she's allied with Kazuya, right? In this game, I'm sure she is. Yeah, because he's thinking about the Zaibatsu. That's what she is right now.
Yeah.
Or is she in G?
No, she's in the Zaibatsu.
Okay, okay.
Anna's the one with G Corp.
Oh, with Jin out, Kazuya was trying to take over the Zaibatsu, wasn't he? I can't fucking remember.
I don't remember.
No, I'm stupid. Jin still technically has control. He's not in the story mode, but which is why his redemption arc happens in like 8. He's at the end. Vic did this like
I know.
Vic did this motion of like, well, I mean, he kind of is.
Well, no. It's just that like, I guess technically he is. That's what I'm saying. Like, I guess technically he is. It's just the fact that he's not in the fucking story mode. Like,
Because he's not out for the entire thing.
No, it's just.
So, ergo, he's not in. Here's the reporter.
He's there in spirit.
Going back around full circle since we're seeing the reporter here. Since Jin fucked everything over in 6, which we just got the recap of.
I wish we could play as this guy in 8.
No, thank you. DLC.
Imagine one of his moves is taking the flash of the camera and like stuns the opponent.
And then it just goes into it shows the picture like when they toss the pictures in the intro.
It's like,
and then he does a whole like
special or something.
Yeah.
Where she takes the selfie, but it's the reporter.
And then he does a long-winded like fucking like this like just narration of bullshit. We're getting off topic really frequently in this episode. With the reporter here, I think it's weird that this is the way they decided to tell this story here in Tekken 7, but I understand why they're doing it, because in Tekken 6, how Jin fucked everything up, he essentially has made, I mean, by being essentially a dictator, now that Kazuya is going after him and Heihachi is going after them, and they're all, now their, like, beef is being made very public. So for the first time in Tekken's history, we're seeing the story told. That is a robotic ass. Well, not robotic. That's a soldier ass. That's a soldier's leather-clad ass. We're seeing the story and more so the conflict play out from another ass right there. From a civilian's perspective, from the public's perspective of how the commoner, as it were, would view these like moguls. Essentially, I mean they're essentially billionaires. So, because from every time we, the player, go through these games, we're always seeing their conflict, and in universe, it's pretty much always happening behind the scenes. The most public any of these guys do is they'll call a tournament, and then shit will go down. But whenever shit does go down, nothing captures it. Like it's canon that no one ever saw Kazuya transform into Devil in Tekken 2. It's also, of course, canon that the conflict that happened in 4 that leads directly into 5, the events of 5, nothing was around there too, because after the tournament, they were at the arena. So a little bit of Kazuya and a little bit of Jin's endings, mainly Jin's, of course, though, are canon in 4 that go directly into 5. Because Kazuya was going to meet up with Jin, Jin went missing, he went to Heihachi, he took him to Hanmaru, showed him Jin, and then all of that happened. But no one publicly...
I love this.
His Tai Lung escape sequence.
Yeah, right.
But this is an entrance sequence.
Yeah.
So,
Tai challenge escape, but it's
Just kick a fucking missile out of the air like a badass.
yeah, catch a bullet.
That was the last
I
game.
know.
That's true though. This motherfucker will not die, but we'll make sure that happens in this playthrough. So yeah, I think it's really weird that suddenly we're following a literally generic man. We don't even see his face. He has the most boring voice you could ever tack to this character to narrate. They love showing their ass, don't they? Namco loves some Tekken Force ass. Yeah.
I mean, if they could show Hibachi's ass in war, then I mean, you know.
But that's the Fundoshi or whatever it's called.
I mean,
Is it Fudoshi or is it Fundo? It's fun. It's very fun to wear. Better hit a button.
I forget this.
Alright, so Vic's taking control first. I think we'll just go every match.
So, are you gonna do this?
I guess so. Keep it interesting. We'll just trade off every time a battle commences. Other than that, though, welcome to Tekken 7.
Yeah.
It is very weird the way a lot of stuff in this game was handled. I still don't think this is the black sheep of the series, but it is.
Well, not by a long shot,
It has a few weird black sheep bits, but at the same time, I don't think I can see that fully until we see everything 8 has to offer. But I mean, for as weird as 6 kind of felt, even 6 still had the arcade mode endings and all of that stuff, and it still felt like traditional Tekken. Not that this doesn't, but it definitely like, how do I describe it? It improves off of some stuff that Tekken 6 kind of like. I'd rather actually say it expands on things that Tekken 6 introduced.
Mm.
But 6, I can pretty much say, as a fan of all the Tekkens, I mean, 1 was kind of weird, and I didn't play 1 first, I played 2 first. But, Nina, hello, I'll speak to you in English,
What now, Heihachi?
and I'll speak to you in
I
Japanese.
saw you were dead.
I think there's all the ass from Nina. So it's equal opportunity ass. Alright, chill out. We're just starting. I haven't played as Heihachi in forever. I don't remember his fucking moves. Get up. Oh, that's right. The moves are weird in this in the story mode. It's not the
Yeah,
same.
they give you like those combos on the corner, and you don't have to like.
I'm
follow
doing
them,
it.
but it's
I'm
like-
doing it. Fuck it. She's dead. She's not dead.
Round.
Time to die.
Fight.
Oh, rage art.
She's now got her rage art.
Oh, so do I. Oh, I can. No, we both have it.
They both have it.
Hey, wanna stop? You wanna stop? God, I fucking hate fighting against Nina. Okay. Stop! You annoying bitch. I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. It'll at least get me far.
Just be prepared.
Nah,
Okay,
it's fine.
Cool.
We're living. We're out here. This is the most extravagant most of these characters dress. Like, look at all the shit that Heihachi has on him.
I know. Look at all the characters in fucking 8. They've got like a lot more shit.
Well, sort
Some
of.
of them do.
Some of them, they kind
Fang
of...
definitely does.
They brought a lot of them back down, I feel.
Mm.
Because the default, like, first outfits were so extravagant in this game that some of the characters didn't really feel the way... I mean, look at Horong,
Mm.
right?
I mean,
Or you know... Again, look at, Yeah, look at Lee, look at Heihachi. Like, a lot of them are dressing. I mean, Lee's always in a suit, but, like, even his suit just has, like, so much going on with it. I think his suit he's in, well, he has a combat suit in 8. And that's for a very specific reason, like, he developed it. But, can you guess why you're seeing me? Hello. Hello, Japanese Times Square.
It's time for another fucking tournament.
But it's not going to matter in this story mode, so that's why the Iron Fist kanji isn't in the logo.
It's time for a tournament. But actually, fuck that. It's not going to be relevant at all.
Also, we're going to call it off like halfway through the story.
Yes, we're going to pretend.
So technically, the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7 isn't canonical.
I mean,
For that matter,
it isn't.
For that matter, Heihachi's presence in 5 isn't either. Despite him being alive, him being in the tournament, quote unquote, never technically happens.
Why on earth would you want to hold a
Like his
tournament
whole
now,
existence
like
in 5
this?
is not.
It's funny. But you have to have Heihachi in there.
I just find it funny that you can still play as him, but like
That's what I'm saying. You have to have him in there. He's been in every single one until now.
Yeah,
Until 8. So
which still is gonna feel weird, but at the same time, it's just
I found
story
myself
and stuff.
staying in a cheap hotel.
I mean, he's dead, dude. He finally
Reports on the
got his ass out of there.
News of Heihachi's return to
Hello,
the
look at
Mishima
me. I'm a cool
Zaibatsu
guy.
had sent shockwaves
I
across
am a
the announcement of the King of Iron Fist
skinny,
tournament flooded the
thin.
airwaves.
He's not either of those. He's more toned more than anything.
But none of that mattered to
I am a white-haired.
my drab room.
What?
Just stared
I
up
can't talk
at the
today.
sky.
You good?
I was gonna call him white-skinned, and I was looking at his hair.
The concept of evil.
But I can't tell if he's
Just call him a white boy, goddammit.
No,
He's a white man.
I was trying to set up for a joke and it failed horribly. I'm so tired from work today, and I went to bed. I slept for like 4 hours after the fact when I came home.
Who could tell?
So I'm in a good
In the
fucking
darkness,
headspace.
a fellow reporter visited me and offered me.
I can't tell if he's white or not. I was gonna call him like a straight white male or something.
I know he is.
A straight white, brown-haired male. Yeah, something like that.
He's an average man. He's the average Joe.
Yeah.
Who's like, tell me more about the Mishima story.
Oh look, he has a house phone.
Started the war. So it was
He has a
only natural
landline.
that they
A landline. That's pretty dope.
saviors.
Imagine.
However, my
I mean,
reporter friend
they're
came
not
into my
dead.
hotel,
I mean, I know they're not.
barely
Making a
able
joke.
to
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like in general, they're not dead. But it is true that I don't
It's
think
Jack.
reveal
I don't think kids today would know about that shit.
which conflicted with their
Is that
public
Kingpin?
image. The picture
Oh, I
shed
was like,
light
what?
On the fucking left there.
only a few months earlier.
It's the guy.
It's not about the money, Spider-Man. Motherfucking
Oh, I forgot about this.
fucking Tekken 5.
We actually get to fight these fuckers.
I forgot about this too.
Too bad we never. Get
I love
to
how
play
it's
something.
I love how it's literally that's actually cool. That is
I
cool.
like that. I
They
like that.
just-
I like all the nods to the previous games for the story. Like,
But the fact
these
that they didn't try to
cutscenes-
recreate it, right?
Because they definitely would have, but at the same time, it's like this is the continuity or whatever.
Well, watch when it like shifts. It's really funny.
Oh yeah, it's a very like weird shift, but
That's just because it's all pre-rendered. Plus, they're just grabbing the footage that they already made from years ago.
I mean,
Yeah, there it is.
see.
From the Tekken 5 to the Tekken 7 model.
No, don't you dare tell me.
Do
to
the 10 string. Do it right now. Look! Jack 4 exists! He's real! This is the only time you're ever gonna see him. Can't play as him. I like the body's ragdolling. In the back.
Alpha's gonna allow me to do the
Oh, because of how it works, yeah. I like that the intro music is playing in the back. Where's Heihachi? Where's the hole in the ceiling?
shit.
Also, is this actually Hanmaru? Because it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it is.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh. So they recreated it. But it's not a, stage you can fight on in 7. Also, I know it's probably not actually pronounced Hanmaru.
From what I've heard.
Hanmaru, however I said it.
I've heard people say Hanmaru.
I am a filthy American. I can't pronounce Japanese things.
Like Tekken.
No, but yeah, I do like how oh,
Cool.
I thought I could just
I mean, yeah, if you see it coming, you just walk back.
no, I know. I didn't have that. I was an idiot. No, you bitch. I do like that they didn't try to recreate the. Would you fucking stop? Stop! You fucking asshole! I have not landed a single punch! Oh my fucking god! Hit him! Bastard! Jesus fuck!
Fuck face.
What?
Jeez, you are cold.
Shut up, man. What the? Listen, we just came off the heels of fucking Mortal Kombat. You really think I'm gonna be good at Tekken all of a sudden?
He tried to freaking body.
Holy fuck! It'd be a miracle if I make it out of this whole thing alive. Oh my god.
I had to remember to look at it here so I can be facing the mic more.
We have I wouldn't say intricate setup, but we have something that kind of works a little bit better so you can hear Vic a bit more. I'm gonna die, it's gonna happen. There it fucking is, it's coming.
Yes!
Wow. Fucking.
Oh my god.
Jeez. I love that they didn't think to recreate these intros, and they just gave us the fucking literal clips from those intros.
Oh, is it time to see him?
Or cutscenes or whatever.
See him blast off.
Yeah, he's blasting off again.
I remember I always hated that face opening like that.
Yep, it's still creepy.
Look, there he goes. Wee.
Somewhere. I forget, why did we have to flash back to Tekken 5? I have no idea. Anyway.
Because it's cool.
Cool, I guess. Fan
This is-
service.
I say it. Pretty much. Because I mean, if you look at the finale, then like
It all
yeah,
started
it
with an
definitely is like
explosion
that.
in the heart of
Chapter
the
3.
stage.
The serious marks.
The media reported
Yeah,
that
usually
about
these
4
chapters
Tekken
have like about like I think
but
at the very least
strange
we'll have like
truths
2
began to
fights
come to the
in
light.
them. That like at the very least.
How
'cause
many
you-
chapters are there again?
13 or 14?
Oh, we're gonna
Like
fucking.
excluding
After
the bonus, which
explosion
is just
came the death
Well,
of
yeah, yeah.
forever, but
G Corporation.
So we're gonna blaze through this, is what you're saying.
Newspapers
pretty much.
Because we're doing like 3-4 chapters
'Cause-
per episode.
Let's say because that's what I noticed when I played. That's what I noticed. I'm already at chapter fucking 3.
In reality, an attempt by
And that's
G
just because I didn't know where the
Corp
story
to
was
take
going.
out
So I was like, I'm already like this far into it.
But all I've done was
and
punch a
they
few,
targeted
man.
came
I know,
out.
right? I just
and
I mashed,
Nina.
I mashed buttons and
The
fought
missed
Nina.
target's name was Kazuya Mishima.
Kazuya Mishima.
After disposing of the guilty.
Remember when we went crazy over Kazuya making it into Smash Brothers and we had no idea that we were getting all the spoilers for the Tekken 7 story mode?
You mean his final smash? I mean, yeah.
No, all of it. Even the fact that they're throwing them into a volcano and the fact of specifically where that was.
well,
it was meant to mimic the Tekken 7 ending.
It says here they're based in
I just thought it was just because it was just for the
Society of
trailer.
Excellence.
So over on-
I didn't know
To
that.
clarify, over on Destination Mark, we did a reaction video
Were you
to.
planning this
We've
time?
done a bunch of reactions to different characters making it into Smash Brothers Ultimate. So one of them, like the second to last one being Kazuya.
Let's say the major ones that we were like freaking out over
Yeah.
are like separate videos, but I think we do have some.
Well, Kazuya was separate.
I know. I'm saying like I know we have some separate.
Some were kind of put into like the whole
Society's
direct
underground network?
reaction. Kazuya's was one of them, and that was before either of us experienced the story to 7. And
Yeah, so that's why if you watch it now and we never commented on it, that's because the both of us at that time never touched the story mode.
well, I even straight up thought that the devil form that he was using as his final smash was from Blood Vengeance, because that's the most detailed devil form I had seen to date. I didn't realize that he looked that way in fucking Tekken 7.
Yeah, I didn't either.
They
But I
changed the
forgot.
devil form, which I didn't know. I was expecting naked ass, weird looking ass devil with the stripe down the face. Actually, they got rid of that shit ever since after Tekken 1. But still. Yeah.
He's just purple.
You say so.
But, okay, so here they're finding Claudio for something or other. He was saying earlier that
I like
he.
these plague doctor guys. They're good.
They were cool. Excuse me. We're gonna, Hachi is ready to tell the story and make it public of all the bullshit that's been happening behind the scenes.
The truth behind the bloodline.
Yeah. And so, there he is.
It's him, the Italian.
That's why he
the
even.
Italian stallion himself.
Okay, that's why he even goes to the generic reporterman in the first place.
We're gonna get to that later.
We'll get to that later.
This is all just story of like getting to that point, of just getting up to the final battle. But no, yeah, just with Smash, like we didn't even know that his final Smash was from 7. So that's why like when I remember when I saw it, I was like, oh, he shoots all these lasers for some reason. Okay, I don't remember that from any other game.
That's why I thought it was
Not
Blood
putting it
Vengeance.
not putting it together that it could have been from this.
I was like, what a thing for them to
but
reference.
I think I was also just too into the fact that they added Kazuya to Smash, so I was kind of like, okay.
You were breakdancing for a minute. Yeah. I should have known. Like, silly me. Nintendo's not gonna make deep cut references. They never fucking do. They're gonna stick to the most basic of things, basic components that make that character. Or if they have a game that just came out or is about to come out, they'll base it mostly off that. Silly me to think there was going to be a deep cut reference in Kazuya's fucking thing.
But I mean, it was really enjoyable to throw everyone off the cliff.
That was fine.
Especially Kirby. Like I can hear a lot of butt mashing.
I mean, it's a fighting game. Everyone says, oh, Alyssa, that's going too far, anime robot girl, or they'll say like, oh, Lucky Chloe, a fucking K-pop chick, or they'll say, or a J-pop chick, or they'll say like, oh, Kuma, still, somehow people, I think, I don't know, people are still saying that. That's going too far.
At this point, I fucking...
No. That's all going too far. Claudio is fucking weird for a Tekken game because he's got all these like glyphs and
Let's
fucking
say
magic shit.
Claudio is just Final Fantasy.
That shit's weird. That
Or at least like a JRPG.
none of that
character.
shit's ever been even so much as fucking like acknowledged in Tekken prior to this guy's introduction.
Yeah, I know. And it's funny because no one ever questions him of like how he got his power and everything. They're just like, yeah, you have this aura or have this power.
Yeah, sure, man.
Or whatever.
So this is the conversation happening right now. Ravioli tortellini. Konnichiwa. That's what's happening.
I
Basically,
like your interpretation.
basically
of,
they're
the
like, yo,
conversation.
bro, can you help us? Like, Kazuya is fucked, dude. He's got the devil in him. We literally need an exorcist.
I mean, you know.
He's like, I guess I can help, or what? I didn't fucking pay attention.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But
Long loading times. I love.
they're my favorite. No, that was a conversation we had before. I think it's so funny. Still, I'll say it again. That when the PS4 was first shown off in like what 2011, 2012, that I was like, shit, right? This looks way more powerful than the PS4, and look at all the things it can do, and the graphics. Look at them graphics, and what have you. And now the PS5's out.
including his
PS4
historical
looks
and
super
familial
dated.
link to the Mishimas.
It's still a functional and totally fine way to play stuff now. That still comes out for it. But I'm telling you, in another, I'm gonna say like maybe 2 to 3 years, I think they're gonna dump the PS4 soon.
I give it
I
to
think
honestly.
I think they're gonna start slowly
I
like.
hooked up my PS5 and I have not looked back. I'm like, oh, how I don't miss long loading times.
I mean, the only Jinpachi. The only thing, right? That the PS4s are nice for, if you don't mind, of course, the bump down if it can't do like perfect 60 or whatever. And that's just a game by game basis. Is having like the extra space for like your PS4 games. So if you bring any PS4 games into your PS5 over to your PS5, or you have any of your PS5 stuff there, that's that right on your PS5 console. Then have it going back down to PS4.
Which brings us to the second.
If there's just stuff there that you
seizing control
have that you don't want to carry or can't carry over or whatever, then you got a big ass external hard drive right there.
See, because I don't know how people.
This
I'm not sure
damn
if they
war.
if people will buy games and then delete them off to make space for new ones, or what? Because I only have a certain amount on my PS4 and it's like almost full, and I feel like it's mostly that, and then also like the videos and stuff that I have on there.
That reporter said, I've always dreamed of killing Jin with my bare hands. Honey, you're not even getting close to him. Generic reporterman? No, there's no way. You're dead meat in 2 seconds. So I've analyzed the devil Jin, and something seems absurdly inhuman about it.
I wonder why.
You don't say. I just love that in Tekken, apparently these guys are all so talented. Every single fucking person in this cast, among all the casts that have ever been in and out of Tekken throughout the years and throughout the games, they're all so talented and skilled in dialects and what have you, and they're all multilingual that they can all understand each other. We just had a conversation taking place right now between someone speaking only English, Italian, and Japanese, and they all understood each other.
I mean, it's like when people understand Kuma.
I was gonna say, people can
And just
understand
roars.
Kuma and Panda.
Yeah.
It's like, the fuck? Show you. How'd you do that?
How do you know bear speak? What the fuck?
People can understand Mokujin. I'm pretty sure people can understand Mokujin.
Oh, if they can,
We
if they could,
we haven't seen that actually,
No,
but I'm sure they could.
I'm sure they could. And he just makes little clackety sounds when he speaks. I think, like if he does, like if that's like his voice or whatever.
Yeah.
It's his big fuck off laser.
It's his big I-beam.
I-beam.
I-beam. I'm not doing that again. A market in the Middle East.
No,
Shaheen?
Is it Jin time or Lars time? I forget.
Or both.
I mean, also be ready for
Well,
a quick time event.
you look like
there's one
ass.
coming up. Because you have to fight a bunch of dudes.
That way. I see it. I'm a man. Hello.
Poor bastard's on his last leg, and he's just like, oh fuck.
My hands are on the ground, you fucking weirdo.
It's Lars time. Yeah, you can switch for this segment alone. You can switch between fighting and shooting them.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna do that. So there's a quick time of it.
There might be. I'm just telling you to prepare it just in case.
There was not. Oh,
Yeah, see.
what? So
So if you press square and triangle, you can lower it, and I think you can go.
This is fucking weird.
I know.
Oh,
Tekken-
that's weird.
Yeah, Tekken, the game where you can the one time like I said, the one time in this story mode where you can switch between shooting dudes and fighting. I guess.
What is this? Death by degrees.
I guess they only did it like this just to be like, hey, if they're like far away from you, you can pull the gun out and just shoot them from a long distance.
Hey,
so
did
it's
you-
like a long distance attack, but it's just weird that it's just like, why not just like?
Did you fucking know that the creator of like Naruto designed this guy? Designed Lars?
Apparently, and I didn't even know it. I was like, huh.
Because he was in the Naruto game. That I think Namco probably like. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. But I think Namco probably published or something.
It was something like that. I heard. I literally just watched a video like today. I think like out of this recording, where someone. Oh no! It was. I watched someone's reaction.
Yeah, it was the guy.
It was that one dude. Yeah.
The guy that I saw. I forget
Yeah.
his name. But he reacts to all the Tekken characters. The Street Fighter fan who reacts to Tekken characters. All the reveal trailers from Tekken.
Yeah.
It was a fun reaction. I liked it. He was actually like into it. And he found the character. He was like, "Oh, they're cool. She's cool."
I
If
do-
you know what I'm saying.
I also do appreciate that like the people that were in his chat would correct him on some things.
No,
and
I'm
stuff.
telling you. Yeah, people were
and
like,
not sounding like a smartass while doing.
Oh,
so.
not
They
even
were
that.
Like, oh no, Paul's not like this. Or
yeah, no,
whatever.
not even that, but the fact that too that he was reading and acknowledging and going like, "Oh, okay,"
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
like I see. Like they were helping him out. That's awesome.
Lars?
Is that Lars?
Is that Mr. Alexander's son?
Alexander's
You gotta
son?
put emphasis on the
got a
S because he has
whole
two
lot more
S's in his last name for some
Yeah.
reason.
It's a stylistic
No,
choice.
there's
I
no
don't know.
point. You'll have to stay
Yes.
one step ahead.
Ma se l'essere disumano in Estremo Oriente non era Jin, chi era? O cosa era?
I don't know, man. Oh.
Watch the nukes.
I think those are jets.
Is that?
Oh wait, nope, they're explosions.
Is that who I fucking think it is? That
Oh
probably
no.
is.
Yeah, I think
Is
that
it
was.
time?
This
It
lead
might
sent
be.
me on
Can
a
you
journey
pause
through
this?
college
I'm
stuff,
afraid to do it right here.
where I
So
Just hit
found
start.
my
Hit it once.
name in a
Well,
single paragraph.
let's at least let
Okay,
the
fine.
fucking mom show up. Again, I don't want to skip anything.
There was no
because,
mention
you
of
know,
what.
I don't want to know. I just want to see if you can pause.
had led to
I mean, I
gather.
probably can, but
Well,
I-
there she is. It's
That
it's
Heihachi
Kazumi.
was Kazuya's father,
Kazumi or
and
Kazumi, as
his
some people
mother's
say.
Kazumi.
That's when I
Kazumi
realized
Hachijo.
something shocking. The year Heihachi seized control from Jinpachi and established the Zaibatsu.
Seize control,
the
more
same
like
year
force
his
himself
wife
to
Kazumi
control Zaibatsu. Because he's a shitty
Kaguya
son.
had fallen from a cliff.
So, okay. People explain this to be a retcon. I don't think it is. I think what he probably outwardly what he outwardly showed by doing this here is the thing that we're all familiar with. If you're a true Mishima, you'll climb back up or whatever the fuck, right? But then, as they're trying to imply here, he threw him off the cliff to see if he had the devil gene. If he did, he'd probably make the deal and then climb back up. Not sure if Hachi was actually aware of the deal, but yeah, Kazuya made a deal with the devil, and then became Devil Kazuya.
陣を使う気か。作戦の準備を急がせろ。
Hasten the preparations. I'm an anime businessman. I mean business. Are we in chapter 5? Chapter 5!
And there was no frustration there, I don't think.
This is 6, actually.
Eventually,
Yeah, see,
I
most
ran
of
into
the
a
guy.
guy
Oh, it's Lee.
It's Lee
who I
Chaolon.
turned with an
It's this
almost
pasty white
forgotten
fucker.
spirit.
He says excellent.
And he looked
Yes,
at me
that's his
so he could
catchphrase.
see the darkest depths.
I mean, it really is. Oh, it is just a skip.
So
Fuck!
you're the one
Yeah.
who's
We
been
can't
working
pause?
with Mishima Zaibatsu
Alright, I was
there.
gonna tune in next time, but I guess we'll wait until the next
Said
fight.
before making his way to the exit.
Yeah, I don't know why they designed it like
stared
that.
at
I'm gonna try something real quick. I'm gonna try something real quick. I'm gonna try
Why?
something real quick.
Why?
No. Hit the fucking button.
What?
Hit the
what?
home button.
Hypnotized,
The home
I
button.
walked
Do it and then do it again.
towards him.
Do it. Do it again.
Oh.
Tune in next time.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I did not know you could do that.
So how do you pause normally? Who
You,
fucking cares?
no, you can't. It's just next or skip. Those are the only button.
Tune in next time.
Unless you have to do it with the fucking touchpad, but it doesn't even have that as a button prompt, so I don't even fucking
Wait, try it while we're in the insulate.
I don't want to.
Okay.